Hello and welcome back to the Rillor Revolutions. So, we are off touring the Free Cities, finding out all about Pentos, Bravos, Mir, Lys, Tyrosh, and Volantis. We are now going to go to Lorath, Norvos, and Qohor. Apart from that, the North has taken over a ton of land, and the Reach is all back together again. Stormlands aren't so much back together, but we'll see. Maybe this episode. Anyway. It's time for you to leave your current location and move on. Onwards to Lorath. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. These ones aren't too bad. A little bit unfinished, but not too bad. Tyene Sand has died. She was married to Lord Jack Tully, so he's probably going to remarry very quickly. After many days at sea, you're finally arrived at Lorath. You're very excited, cannot wait to explore these lands and the Lorathi culture. Whilst I was walking down one of the streets of Lorath, I took a wrong turn and stumbled into a local brothel. The numerous Lorathi beauties that inhabit it do look quite enticing. Well, do we want to have fun or not have fun? We do have seduction as our focus, so I guess, well, I'm here now, I may as well have my fun. Hold on to something! The captain shouts over the storm, the churning waters violently heaving the boat left and right. Stealing your footing and nearly dumping you overboard. You wrap your hand in the netting, saving yourself at the cost of pain as the ship fights into the port of Lorath. You begin to make your way into the city, but the beating rain sees the codders, tuskmen, whalers, and skinners closing down their shops. Hopefully I'll be able to shop before we depart, you think. Then pull up your hood and carry on through the downpour. Along the way you find a velvet shop still open and duck inside to escape the rain. How marvellous! Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes, if you weren't here for the previous episode, that's a fairly common thing. Lord Master Damon Ash, I hereby invite you to find out about the Grand Tourney of Holt in letters while you're off on your journey, because obviously you can't attend yourself because you're away. But yes, all the knights and lords of the realm shall be invited to find out who's the most gallant and able knight of the land. Sure, we'll find out. We also have to give our child an education focus. Dana? You seem very martial focused, which is not necessarily the best. You're going to be marrying an Estamont. I don't know. Martial education would seem like the way to finish that off. It's not necessarily, you know, the normal kind of thing, but that's fine. Is our wife the best for that? Probably not. So that's, is that Rohan or Surat? Wait, who was that? Our wife is educating them, but it's not one of our children. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Wards? No. Is it our uncle's daughter? Dana? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so she should be educated by someone with some high martial, then, or maybe a little bit of diplomacy. So maybe Hugo Quarlon looks pretty good there. Cool. And we shall attend. It's time for you to leave your current location and move on to your next destination. Time is short and there is so much to see in the world. Norvos next. Lord Pothor of the Dreadfort is usurped the High Lordship of the Dreadfort from Lord Howland Snow. So Howland Snow of the Dreadfort, what a bastard house, has now lost it to Porthor. Who is Porthor? Porthor is the youngest son of Roose Bolton. Okay, interesting. Right. Norvos we go, hopefully. Isaac Wendane has become captain of the Sunspear Band, so he's now in charge of a mercenary company. Cool. After many days at sea, you finally arrived at Norvos. You're very excited and cannot wait to explore these new lands and the Norvosi culture. Okay, let's go in. You are quietly having a drink in the local tavern when some of the other men there make repeated japes about how you look and the clothes you wear, as in their drunken stupor they do not understand you are a foreigner in their lands as opposed to being someone they believe to be slightly deformed. As the japes get more and more vulgar, they start to threaten you to get out of there. So I can poison their drinks before it escalates. It's just some harmless fun, eh lads? I like that, or a fight it is then. You know, I think we'll poison their drinks. We're very much a deceitful person. I think that might be where we'd go. Maybe we're charitable. We're doing the world a favor. There we go. You walk over to the three lads and say you'll buy them a round, much to their delight. As you grab the 3 drinks from the bar, you deftly add a few drops of poison, which should make quick work of them. They thank you for their drinks and wander out to the street off to enjoy the night. For a time at least. And now I can finish my drink. A beset journey brings you to the gates of the city in the hills of Norvos and cross the drawbridge into the city proper. You find yourself in a flooded marketplace. All around you are caravans from Pentos, Mir, Bravos and Lorath, each peddling goods from their homelands or from the distant Dothraki Sea. As you hop from cart to cart, looking over the various goods, a large bell chimes across the city, sending Norvosi men, their faces clean-shaven, save for kempt moustaches, and bald Norvosi women scurrying off in pairs, unsure of what just happened. And with the peddlers packing up, you head for the great temple of the How Marvellous! Yes, that's that done. Wait, is that someone else died? Harlan Blackrose died. Yeah, so that's Blackrose's only son. Grey Plague. Okay, no, nothing else. Nobody else died. It's time for you to leave your current location. Oh, on to Qohor. Our final location. It was Sir Simon Falwell and Sir Ulrich Broom's turn to joust in the list. After many, and Sir Ulrich won soundly. In the final tilt, Sir Simon was sent flying from the saddle in a hail of shattered lance pieces. He landed with a sickening crunch, clearly grievously wounded. So that is Sir Simon was sent flying. I just started reading, in case you're wondering where I was getting the other words from, I was just reading from memory the other event, but I didn't know this was the different event. Yes, severely injured, so just bad stuff. I guess maybe he lost his hand as well. Maybe that's the severely injured thing that happened to him. Anyway, how unfortunate. Ulrich Broom though won. Yes, no time to seduce this lady. My subjective opinions have always given me more praise than criticism. Who knew being arbitrary could be good? Yeah. After many days on the sea, you finally arrived at Qohor. You're very excited and cannot wait to explore these new lands. Whilst preparing for the tourney, a young peasant boy is taken to helping with your horse and armour. You're not quite sure where he came from, or how he started helping you, but he seems an earnest lad and eager to help. Perhaps he would make a good squire. So we could take on Bertram as a squire, but we're not there, and we're very paranoid, so, you know, I want to have some common urchin helping me. Be gone. During your travels through Qohor, you notice the local smith who offers to make you a sword or set of armour. Well, of course we're going to get the armour, because the armour gives you 2 martial. Obviously we should choose no thanks, but given that this is just a martial event, it's like, how much martial do you want? We'll have another set of armour. We'll have a backup set. The smith returned to you a couple days later with a set of armour for you. It's strong steel engraved with your house's sigil on the breastplate. Ah, fantastic. You dismiss the captain with the ship at the northern docks of Qohor, rent a palanquin, and travel the road inland. You first see the massive walls. All along them are soldiers outfitted in exquisite armour and armed with a long spear. Then enter the city gates and find the road lined with a great many merchants and hawkers, selling their wares from their wagons. Beyond them are the merchant ships, some offering fine cuts of timber, others linens and fabrics, and more still are the woodworker shops offering amulets and toys, expertly crafted from the best cuts of local wood. Further into the city you find armor smiths, their forges how marvellous. Word of an epidemic. We've received news of an epidemic in Qarth. The information is vague, but the word is people are dying like flies and the fear of disease is spreading as fast as the affliction itself. Furthermore, the condition is reported irreversible, as well as incurable. The scattered records of events are worrisome. With no source of evil revealed, people are turning to their gods and on each other to protect themselves from contagion. Many call this a great new sickness. Okay, well I want to check that out first. So, Qarth. So it's this part of Qarth then. Has a great sickness. Oh, so this is the next level. Can we find somebody who's sick? I don't suppose there's somebody sick in your court? Not yet, but yeah, okay. So bad stuff in Qarth. Do not go to Qarth. So Duncan, Valerian, and Sir Garth were the next jousting list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Garth was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Duncan to be declared the winner. Oh, this is a next level tourney. Yeah, these are like in the teens. Okay, interesting. Nothing important there, I think. Nope. It's time for you to leave your current location and return home. As much as you would like to keep up the tour, you have responsibilities back home you must attend to. After many tilts and broken lances, 2 knights remained undefeated. Sir Duncan Valerian and Sir Robin Harlow faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts and finally executed jousting, Sir Robin was on horse, leaving Sir Duncan Valerian to be declared the winner. Oh, so cool. Duncan Valerian won. What's interesting about this, I think they've cleaned up the jousting events from back when, because you used to get like a whole tourney's worth, but maybe it's just if you were attending you get less, and maybe you always got less. But it seems like it does one, then it does another, then it's like final, yeah, it's like it does one special event, one joust, and then it's like, here's the final joust, and the person you saw in the first joust is going to win it. I don't know, maybe that's just an attending thing. As victor of the Tourney of Holt, Sir Duncan Valerian has the honour of choosing his Queen of Love and Beauty, so he's decided to crown Serena Corbray as his queen, who is his wife, so very sensible choice. Yes. A lot of problems could have been solved if Rhaegar had done likewise. I think. Have I got that right? I think I got that right. Anyway, after much food, wine, jousting, and combat, Lord Paramount Lionel Tyrell's journey finally ended. Okay. Cool. Ooh, who died? That was Farland. Farland's just a guy, you know? Okay, my current occupation leaves me with no time to chase Gillian, but we are almost back. Right? Another death? Who died this time? Wayne Forrester. The son of John Forrester. Okay. A mangled mess. Oh, what happened to him? He's mangled. Okay. Ooh. Okay, weird. Not seen that one before. Pirate Kings are releasing people from prison. It's time for you to leave your current location and return home. Yes, thank you. We were already doing that. But there we go, now we are. After visiting many exotic places and meeting many interesting people, you finally returned home as your tour comes to an end. We get 250 prestige, and we get has been on a foreign tour. Oh, okay. Which isn't really anything. But the Regency has ended. We are now in charge. We can shut the gates if we want, but we're not going to. And we're in the 4th Iron Throne Marinese Embargo War, which is apparently... Oh, ended inconclusively. There we go. Under my guidance, my young daughter Roanne is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Good. We can hold a tourney of Mistwood. I don't think we're going to hold one. It costs a lot of money. I've finally gotten a chance to do something special with my special someone. And there's so many things I want to do. Should I entertain her at the court, or maybe perhaps we should spend some time at my isolated country cottage. So I can take her to my isolated country cottage. I'll sponsor entertainment at the local court, or I'll spend the time with my friends instead. So let's have a look here. We are paranoid, but we're quite gregarious. Maybe we like the entertainment at the court idea. I think I like that idea. Let's do that. See where that leads. Made sure to attend a minor event in Mistwood in the hopes of seducing Gillian. Maybe the event that we threw for our other lover. But despite my best attempts, he remains unimpressed. We've been trying a long time. Lord John of the Red Fork is now also Lord of the Trident, as well as Lord of the Lord of Riverrun. He's a fairly strong lord underneath Lord Paramount Nathaniel Strong Wolf. Yes, okay. So he's really in a good position. My young cousin Edmure is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Well, fantastic. He's good at something, at least. What's this epidemic thing? Is that the Grey Plague it's talking about? There's 7 epidemics and one major epidemic, which is over here. The Great Sickness, which is going to kill off a lot of people in Qarth. But nothing's actually with us right now. You would like us to be a commander? Well, of course we'll be a commander. Why not? Hold the tourney. Nope. Who died? Who died? It is Kenos Seret, the son of Baneth Seret. He died of pneumonia. Jack Tully also revoked the lordship of the Red Fork, so is now even stronger. And then he made someone else Master of the Horse. Okay, so he's doing all sorts of stuff. I'm attending a festive outing with Gillian. Unfortunately, half of the court is also here, and I'm in trouble getting any time alone with my amorous quarry. Let's leave her a note to meet us by the stream. I didn't have to wait long for Gillian to show up by the nearby stream. We spent hours chatting and laughing, and I do believe she is falling for me. I lean in to whisper into her ear. Let us quote love poetry for... I don't think that the first event is going to succeed, so we'll do love poetry. She backed away from me, blushing and stammering something about being sorry before rushing off. I think that's fine. Yeah. Who died? That was definitely a death. Oh, Princess Simbaya died, and she was married to Sir Oris Barath. Your Excellency, your daughter Rohan is responding well to my tuition. She is improving her skills and advancing knowledge every day. Your humble servant, Maester Tywald. Ah, cool. He's very intriguey. Vassal contracts being switched around in the Reach. Okay. Attending another festive outing with Gillian. Let's leave her a note. I waited by the stream for hours in vain. Back at the camp, I noticed Gillian's acquaintances staring at me angrily, shaking their head. I guess my message was intercepted. Ooh, I like high-stake games. That's an interesting one. What was that about the Dorn? Not much. He has definitely got a great beard, though. Yeah, that is a top-tier beard. Okay. I've been approached by a woman of the Lorathi who claims to be a whore that I slept with during my foreign tour. She also claims to have birthed our child. She presents her love child to me and asks that I raise and care for it. I shall take the child as my own. Donnell Ash. We have fulfilled the ambition to have a son. We have a proper son. And our son we shall legitimize. This is going to severely annoy our other children. And probably our other children's mother. We now have a proper legitimized bastard. New ambition. Where are we going now? Lifestyle, maybe? Lifestyle's the one that we like. Maybe Spy Master might be a good one. I mean, we are kind of someone who could be a good Spy Master, I suppose. Improve combat ability. What do we want to be? We're kind of deceitful. Children might be something that's not too far off for us, but I think maybe lifestyle would be there. I think we're close to a lifestyle. Anyway, there we go. Let's see. Keep going. Bibit Vriprin died a natural death. Okay. I'm attending a festive outing with Gillian. We'll try and seek an ally amongst our friends this time. I found Ilana sympathetic to my romantic cause. She and Gillian chanced upon me by a nearby stream, and the three of us had a great time. Until she is falling for me, so she barely noticed her friend leaving. I lean in to whisper into her ear. I think this is lewd suggestion time. She backed away from me. Oh no. Ah, it didn't work. Diana died of dysentery. She was married to Vorian, Sword of the Morning. Okay. Your Excellency, it's come to my attention that nobody's been designated as regent for Mistwood should the time come. And Eamon Unanbar would like to be our regent. What do we think of him? We don't really like him, so no. Also, we had a regent. It's never reset our regent to be our wife again. Yeah, Perianne's our regent. We don't have a bodyguard either. We're not full up. Wait, when did Astrid Ryder get back to our court? Did she get just released back to our court there? I guess she came back to her husband's court. Huh. Okay. Yeah, she's back. Interesting. I wonder why we don't get pop-ups when people just join our court. Or we've got her or the Lothrathi who, or Bravosi who joined us. Let's go with her. She's significantly better at fighting. Okay. Cool. Keep going. See what else we get. We managed to chance upon her in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late snack. We talked and laughed for hours, and I can tell the attraction is growing. Hoping I've read her correctly, I lean in to whisper into her ear. You know what? We're going to confess our love this time. Ah, it still didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Seduction events are basically just wait until it works, so it's fine. There is a strategy behind them. I just forgot what it was. Note by the stream. Loot suggestion. Jillian and I spent a long time making love in the water and on the walled cliffs above. When we returned to the main party in the evening, grinning and squeaky clean, we found he'd been looking for us. Attendants came rushing, and more than a few eyebrows were raised into speculation. Okay, let our love grow. Okay. We have now slept with her quite well, and it's time to end the episode. Thank you for watching.